session that works to help with the healthcare workforce shortages in our state. Jaden Urban joins us here in the studio. Jaden, how does this bill look to tackle this issue?
Well, Ryan, it's in a few ways, but the meat of the law centers around a new $60 million program to give grants to organizations for projects to address the shortage. The University of Nevada, Reno says this bill is a crucial step in the right direction. Governor Joe Lombardo had strong aspirations for healthcare legislation back in the regular session, but by the end of it, he and Senator Nicole Cannizzaro both saw their health bills die. Senate Bill 5 in the special session merged parts of each one.
Was pretty pleased to see that it got resurrected in the special session.
Dr. John Packham with the University of Nevada, Reno School of Medicine thinks it's a great thing for the state.
We've been behind the ball for a couple of decades now, largely due to rapid population growth, but this is one more good piece of legislation, I believe.
Dr. Packham says the state's made steady increases, but the growth of people in the state has not kept up with the demand. The law creates the, quote, statewide healthcare access and recruitment grant program. It will be managed by the Nevada Health Authority. The authority was just created in the regular legislative session this summer. There are portions of Senate Bill 5 that go into law right away and others that don't go until next July. The program and the account for the money are now in effect. Organizations can now start submitting applications for the grants.
The idea here is, in some respects, seed money to establish programs and then put it on the applicant or the applicant organizations to demonstrate sustainability and to demonstrate impact.
On July 1st of every even-numbered year, the authority will have to create a report of where health services are lacking in the state. The other portions of the law that include expediting medical licenses goes into effect next year.
I think the quicker we can get a prospective applicant licensed and up to speed in Nevada, the quicker they're going to be providing care.
There are also stipulations in the law that money for the program can be used for agencies like Planned Parenthood, but cannot be used for abortions. Covering the story, Jaden Urban, 2 News Nevada.
And Jaden, the governor signed 12 other bills into law. A few include Senate Bill 8, which updates wage and hours laws in the Silver State. Senate Bill 3, which creates a general assistance program to support Nevadans during federal aid disruptions like a government shutdown. And Assembly Bill 6, which enhances school zone traffic safety by increasing local authority over school zone designs and increases penalties for violations. You can go to 2news.com for a full list of the bills signed into law.
Police are asking for witnesses to come forward in a Sparks shooting investigation. It happened just before 11 last night along Richards Place near 4th Street. Officers tell us the victim took himself to the hospital and is expected to survive. If you happen to see the shooting or witness anything, you're encouraged to call police. You can also stay anonymous through Secret Witness at 775-322-4900. The group is offering a $500 reward for information leading to the arrest and prosecution of the suspect. A 17-year-old is accused of shooting 3 people at a San Jose mall on Black Friday. According to police, the suspect shot a rival gang member as well as 2 bystanders. The victims are expected to survive. Officers say the suspect was on probation after trying to run from police with a loaded gun earlier this year.
Our officers have a limited ability to prevent this kind of juvenile violence when our juvenile laws are so weak. The young offenders feel almost no fear of consequences.
Police also arrested a 21-year-old woman on suspicion of helping the teen escape.
Not a bad fall day out there today. It appears things could get cooler before warming up. Let's get a check-in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Larson. Chris, when's that warm-up on the way?
Cool down tomorrow and the next day, and then warmer once again by the weekend. So these kind of seesaw temperatures are going to continue all the way through the 7-day forecast. Take a live look tonight from the top of Mount Rose down into the Truckee Meadows. It's a nice evening out there. Temperatures in the low 50s after we did hit the low 60s earlier this afternoon, and we have winds out of the northwest at 15 miles an hour. We'll see temperatures continuing to fall off by 11 p.m., 37 degrees. Overnight lows will fall off into the 20s, 29 degrees there by tomorrow morning. morning. We've got an upper level system that is helping to pull through that colder air, which is going to keep us chilly tomorrow. Now, most of the action is going to be out over the Four Corners, from Salt Lake City back into the Rockies and across the Front Range into the Denver metro area as we head overnight. We've got the front coming through, and that continues to bring the cool air in. We've got some light little snow showers out into northern Lander, Eureka, and Elko County, but this is going to be a quick hitter. Overnight lows are going to be chilly. Right now, 52 Carson City, 55 Minden and Gardnerville, 43 in Incline Village, and there you have that west-northwesterly wind at 15 to 20 miles an hour. So you're going to bundle up tomorrow morning, I think. 25 in Reno, 21 Minden and Gardnerville, 25 in Incline, and we'll work our highs only into the mid-40s tomorrow afternoon. But again, we're warmer by the weekend. We'll talk about it coming up.
Thank you, Chris. President Trump expressed confidence in his defense secretary as controversy grows over deadly U.S. strikes. The president made the comments during his cabinet meeting today. Erica Brown has the latest from the White House.
At a cabinet meeting Tuesday, President Trump responded to the controversy surrounding U.S. strikes on alleged drug boats in the Caribbean.
To me, it was an attack. It wasn't one strike, two strikes, three strikes.
The comments come a day after the White House confirmed a second strike on a suspected drug boat did take place in September after people survived the first strike. But Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says he didn't issue an order to kill everybody, as the Washington Post reported.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand, because the thing was on fire. It was exploded and fire or smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war.
The White House says it was U.S. Navy Admiral Frank Bradley who gave the order, which it insists was legal. But lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are questioning whether a war crime was committed.
I think there's a broad consensus that it's illegal to kill people who are clinging to wreckage.
Instead of accepting responsibility for what happened, Hegseth chose to throw Admiral Bradley under the bus. Shame on Pete Hegseth.
During Tuesday's cabinet meeting, President Trump also weighed in on talks underway in Moscow to end the war in Ukraine, with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Our people are over in Russia right now to see if we can get it settled. Not an easy situation, let me tell you. What a mess.
Ahead of the meeting, Putin rejected European counterproposals for a peace deal and warned Russia would be ready for war if a conflict escalated with Europe. Erica Brown, 2 News, Nevada.
President Putin stressed that Russia has no plans to attack Europe, just that if Europe wants to start a war, Russia is prepared.
Speaking to the press today, Pope Leo urged against a U.S. invasion of Venezuela. The Pope was on his flight back to Rome after his first overseas trip to Turkey and Lebanon. He said he believes the United States needs to find another way in handling the situation in Venezuela, warning against any military incursion and saying it would be better to pursue dialogue or apply economic pressure. He also said church leaders in the South American country were looking for ways to calm the situation. The Trump administration says it'll withhold SNAP food aid from recipients in most Democratic-controlled states starting next week. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said at a cabinet meeting today that the action is in the works because those states are refusing to provide information the department requested on recipients, including names and immigration status. Looking to news out of Louisiana now. The National Guard is expected to deploy in the state later this month. Governor Jeff Landry says he spoke with President Trump about the plan and that in 2 weeks, a, quote, specific amount of guardsmen will deploy in New Orleans and other cities to combat crime. It's not the first time guardsmen will be active in that state. Last week, Louisiana National Guard was deployed to help with security for Bayou Classic, an annual festival over Thanksgiving weekend.
Today is Giving Tuesday, and local nonprofits are asking for the community's help. Why donations are more important than ever. Still to come on 2 News Nevada at 5:30.
And they're called Trump accounts for newborn babies. He announced it today and how this deferred savings plan would work for your family. Straight ahead.
Rivet Plastic Surgery introduces the Ultra Clear Laser for all skin types.
You're in trouble with the law. It's easy to think you'll lose everything, but there is hope. I'm Attorney Orrin Johnson. Your first step is to hire a serious attorney with the experience to successfully navigate the legal system for you.
Sometimes hope means addiction treatment instead of jail, and making sure you're treated fairly.
Sometimes, hope means fearless trial attorneys who will stand up to the government when they get it wrong. Call or text Orrin Johnson Law.
We'll make a plan.
You'll take back your life.
We are a disaster restoration firm that has been serving Northern Nevada and Lake Tahoe for 9 years. We come and help property owners during their worst times, repairing water damage, fire damage, mold, and other disasters. We stay with you every step of the way, helping rebuild your home until it's at pre-loss condition with keys in your hand. We work for you, not the insurance companies. Let us deal with filing claims while you focus on recovery. 911 Restoration of Reno, Tahoe.
At Dollar Loan Center, we charge less than our competition, guaranteed. In fact, we charge nearly half of most payday lenders. So check out the rates of those other guys, then visit don'tbebroke.com to see how much you can save.
Do you need new siding? Windows and Siding Reno offers name brand siding at the lowest prices in Northern Nevada. Reside your home and receive 4 energy-rated windows installed in your home for free. The best offer ever. Call or go online for a free estimate.
Do you have an old furnace that needs replacing? Capital Control Systems has you covered. Right now, get a free furnace with the purchase of an air conditioner. It's that simple. Purchase an air conditioner and get a furnace for free. This is a limited time offer and financing is available on approved credit. So don't wait. Purchase an AC system now and get a furnace for free.
Keeping you warm in the winter, cool in the summer. Capital Control Systems.
This holiday season, the Reno Phil and conductor Jason Altieri invite you to Spirit of the Season, a festive celebration including orchestra, singers, dancers, and more. With 4 showtimes, December 12th, 13th, and 14th. Tickets and showtimes at renophil.com.
President Trump announced what he's calling a trust fund for every American child starting next 4th of July. These Invest America, or Trump accounts as he calls them, are tax-deferred savings tools under a provision in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. They're available to all children under the age of 18 with a Social Security number. The government will provide one-time contributions of $1,000 to babies born between January 1st of 2025 and 2028.
Trump account should grow to be worth many thousands of dollars by the time the child is 18 and even more by the time they are 20 or even 30 years old. We think it's going to be something really unique and really special.
Michael and Susan Dell of Dell Computer announced they're contributing more than $6 billion to Invest America. They're giving $250 to the accounts of 25 million children under the age of 10 in zip codes where the median household is below $150,000.
Costco is suing the Trump administration over tariffs. Costco filed with the U.S. Court of International Trade Friday, saying the legal move is needed in order to secure a full refund in the event the Supreme Court rules the administration overstepped when it imposed sweeping tariffs on U.S. trading partners. Supreme Court justices heard arguments in the tariffs case last month, but they have not said when a ruling will be made. If the Supreme Court agrees with the federal court that the tariffs are illegal, the Trump administration could have to make amends. It isn't clear how or whether already paid duties would be refunded.